iron in his soul. What's up, YouTube? This is Iron in the Soul. Back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at TheKingJabez. It will be greatly appreciated. Well, man, let's get to work. Let's talk about what you have saw in today's title, and that is your focus will be your greatest battle in 2023. I'll repeat, your focus will be your greatest battle in 2023. Whether you know it or not, guys, we think about spiritual warfare. A big part of that is the psychological, your mind, your thinking. The word of God is very clear on this subject, guys. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Pause. So if your mind is constantly in the gutter, or if your mind is constantly negative, if your mind is constantly chasing pleasure, then that's going to hinder you from having a productive, fruitful, and prosperous 2023. We only have 11 days left in 2022. You know what I mean? And it's been quite the experience for all of us. 2020, 2021, 2022. 2020 was the vision. 2021 was the plan. In 2022, we've seen execution. And we're seeing it throughout the entire year in various worlds, from the church to the hip hop world to the business world. We're living in a season now, guys, whether you realize it or not, where God isn't playing with anybody. He don't care who you are. Pastors getting bumped. You know what I mean? There was a pastor recently, taking money from the government. Got found out to be a liar. He's in jail with his son. A lot of rappers are getting locked up. A lot of women are getting pop stuff they're doing. It's kind of like a season of revelation, and this isn't too much of a shock to me because it's a very clear principle from the words of the Most High God. And that's what is hidden will be revealed, right? Here's what the scripture says, guys. Be sure your sin will find you out. And that's what's happening to a lot of people right now. And you guys got phones. You understand? You got social media. You see what's going on right now. I don't have to tell you this. You guys are intelligent. You guys are businessmen, athletes. Some of you are lawyers, doctors, you name it. So you guys who follow me know exactly what time it is out here. It's a purge. It's a season where God is done playing. And it's also a season where it seems to me that demons and Satan are on attack at a new level. They've always been on attack against humanity, but it's like a new level of evil has been clearly released into the earth. And with this new level of evil, it requires a new level of focus. This new level of evil that has been released into the earth, just panic, fear, lust. Those realities have always been there, but it's at a new level. It's been heightened. The energy has been elevated in the spirit realm. There is a very strong second heaven reaction against humanity. Second heaven refers to the demonic realm. This is the abode or the abode of Satan and demons. And so there is a newfound second heaven reaction against humanity, and where we're seeing some very bad things happen consistently. We're talking about some bad stuff concerning children, concerning men, right? Concerning women, concerning the entire human race. And with this can bring fear. This is why we're consistently receiving bad news. That bad news can create a panic in you. It helps to keep you in a place where you're distracted, where you can't focus. Because with focus, you can accomplish some great things. This is why I've said, if you guys have been following me, I've been saying this now for close to 3 years. A focused man, what have I been saying, is a dangerous man. This is why during the playoffs, LeBron James, for example, this is one example, makes the decision to go off of social media. Why? He realizes that can be a mental distraction. He understands that to accomplish my goal, to win this ring, I need to be mentally locked in. We know he's physically locked in. We can go online and look at his routine in terms of his exercise and his practice and how he does that, his morning regimen. his diet. So we know he has a pretty much perfect diet. I mean, he's sleeping multiple hours each night. I think LeBron sleeps like 8 or 9 hours a day. So we know he's locked in there on the physical perspective. But even as an athlete, he understands that this is also mental. So some of you guys, you're locked in physically. You're in the gym. You're eating properly. But my question is, are you locked in mentally? Right? Are you conscious of the mental clutter that can accumulate in your brain? And this is why journaling is so important. Journaling helps you to remove the clutter from your mind and to clarify your thoughts, to clarify your direction. This is why it's been so helpful for me in my life. I'm gonna be honest, my journal has helped me make some very good decisions. It has helped me to stay on track with some resolves I made. It has helped me to discern the type of people who are around me and how to govern myself around these people. It has been useful in me writing down dreams and visions because, guys, dreams and visions are very powerful revelation from God. This is how God speaks to us in many cases. And I told you guys my experience. It seems like the last 2-3 years, God has been speaking to me personally. I'm talking about personal now. He has been speaking to me through dreams and visions more than my entire Christian experience. Why is it? Because the Lord wants to talk to me. He wants to talk to you. He understands that there's so much going on right now, and he wants to have men who he can share his heart with. Are you guys hearing me? So the Most High doesn't just want to talk to Iron and Soul, as you obviously know. He wants to talk to all of us. But if we are distracted, my brothers, we cannot hear from God. And when we can't hear from God, who are we hearing from? Ourselves, other people, Satan and demons, low vibrational people, and that keeps you at a place where you're not reaching your full potential. Prayer can be very powerful in removing distractions, by the way. I'm reminded of when Jesus was faced with a storm, the disciples. What happened? They prayed and the storm ceased. I want you to understand a revelation there, guys. Storms are a picture of hard times. And some of us, we have hard times coming our way. Trials. We have sometimes these deadly storms. This was a deadly storm. And some of you are facing financial storms. Some of you are facing relationship storms where you can lose a relationship, you can lose a job, you can lose some income or property or your cars. You are in a life and death situation right now. You understand? It's that serious. And so with that, you need to get into your prayer closet and allow prayer to calm the storm in your mind, right? That's your focus. What's the storm in your mind? I'm glad you asked me. Fear can be a storm in your mind. Panic, anger, anxiety, frustration, all of these different emotions that are normal, by the way, as humans, can really just destroy our focus. And so what prayer does, it brings in the shalom, or the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. And with this supernatural peace, you are now in a position to focus and make better decisions. And so I want to encourage you guys, no matter how bad it may be right now, some of you are going through some tough stuff, I can imagine. No matter how bad it may be, panic is not the answer. Let Brother Iron talk to you. Fear is not the answer. Overindulging in sexual gratification is not the answer. Being controlled by lust in your lower nature is not the answer. Being controlled by anger when you're spazzing all the time, ready to fight folks, ready to get violent, that's not the answer, my brother. You had to remove all that stuff from your mind. And that comes through prayer. Prayer brings peace. And when you have peace or clarity, mental clarity, from that place of peace and mental clarity, you can think clearly, right? Why do you think the book is called Think and Grow Rich, right? It's not called just Work and Grow Rich. You have to think. You have to plan. I'm reading through the book again myself right now, and I'm in a chapter now that talks about organized planning. And I'm reading it carefully because I realize that that's very important in trying to achieve your goals. So we have to think, guys. We can't just go. A lot of us, we're go-getters. We want to go, right? We want to get to it. We're at the gym. We're at work. We're doing this. We're chasing the girl. We're constantly on the go, and that's fine. We got to do that. We got to be on our grind. We got to build our empire, so to speak. But with that, you got to be spending time thinking, right? Reflecting, being strategic, right? We don't want to just go to war just randomly. And so focus is very important in achieving your goals, because when you're focused, you can have a concrete plan. And you're not just kind of just trying to wing it day by day. There will be times when you have to wing it. That's just life, and I understand that, and I'll do too. That's reality, okay? But generally speaking, for the entire year, big picture thinking, we want to have pretty much a big picture plan and thought process, and that comes with focus. When you're distracted, your mind's all over the place. You can't do that. And when you're distracted, this is when the devil can really talk to you. This is when the devil can really get in your head, guys, and start giving you all these bad thoughts. That's why some of you guys are having nightmares. I'm not trying to talk about you. I'm trying to give you some revelation here, some guidance, right? That's where the nightmares come from. That's where the panic comes from. That's the devil talking to you, okay? That ain't God. That's the devil and demons messing with you, trying to mess your mind up, your thinking, right? Have you all off balance. Because once again, guys, if you mess the thinking up, what's going to happen with the actions? We know this. We're all smart. We're all grown men. We know that. If your mind ain't right, your actions ain't going to be right. And so we got to get our minds right so that we can make the right decisions consistently. Not enough make good decisions one day and then make 4 or 5 days of bad ones, but to consistently, be thorough, which is what Nipsey also says a man is being thorough. And I agree with that. Being consistent, thinking things through, moving with caution versus rashness, right? We want to be cautious versus rash. We can't be rash as men. We have to be thinkers, because a few bad decisions with us as men can land us in a lot of trouble. We can get ourselves into some really bad situations. And so we have to be cautious versus rash. And if you're looking for a verse on that from scriptures, the ancient Hebrew scriptures, Proverbs 19:2 says, also for the soul to be without knowledge, it's not good. And he that hasteth with his feet, sinneth. That's Proverbs 19:2. And that's a very powerful passage on the principle of being cautious versus being rash. That's the part of being focused. When you're focused, you're cautious. You think. You move with purpose, right? You're putting your purpose over your pleasure. So, man, I'm going to kind of wrap this up. I don't want to belabor the point. I think you pretty much got the message tonight. Stay focused, guys. And if you're not focused, get focused. One way of doing it right now would be to make a decision to retain for the rest of the year. Make a decision to retain for the next 11 days, just to get the ball rolling for 2023. That's a very base level discipline. I've talked about retention. I haven't done a video on it. I don't want to do that at this point. I don't need to. I've done enough. But I will mention it in my videos from time to time. And for those who heard this part, you had to listen to the whole video to even get that piece, right? Retain for the rest of the year. Finish the year strong. Wouldn't it feel good to start off January 1st on day 12 of a new streak, or adding 12 more days to the streak you're already on, right? Start your year off right. You don't want to start your year off at a low frequency or vibration, whatever word you want to use. You don't want to start your year off in your lower self. Start it off feeling good. Focus spiritually, mentally, socially, economically. Getting that ball going in the right direction. So this is your brother Iron the Soul. I hope this helped you guys. God bless. Peace.